Sarah was a young girl who lived in a small town with her father and mother. Their house was not big, but it was full of memories. Sarah was kind and smart, but inside her heart, she carried a lot of anger. She did not talk much. She often stayed quiet and looked out of the window for a long time. Sarah's mother died when Sarah was very young. After that day, everything changed. Her father, Mr. Ahmed, worked hard all day. He wanted to give Sarah a good life, but he did not know how to show love with words. He believed food, clothes, and school were enough. Sarah believed love needed time and care. Every morning, Sarah went to school without a smile. She sat in the last row of her class. She listened to lessons, but her mind was somewhere else. When other children laughed, Sarah stayed silent. Her teachers noticed her sadness, but no one knew the real reason. At home, Sarah and her father spoke very little. When her father asked, "How was school?" Sarah replied, "Fine." When he said, "Eat your food," she nodded. Their words were short, but their silence was long. Sarah felt angry because she missed her mother. She felt angry because her father did not understand her pain. She thought her father did not care. She thought he forgot her mother. These thoughts stayed in her heart like heavy stones. One evening, Sarah came home late from school. Her father was worried. When she entered the house, he raised his voice. "Where were you?" he asked. Sarah looked at him with angry eyes. "Why do you care?" she said. Her father was shocked. He had never heard her speak like this before. "I am your father," he said. "I care." Sarah laughed softly, but her laugh was full of pain. "You care about work, not me," she said and ran to her room. That night, Sarah cried alone. She hugged her pillow and remembered her mother's gentle voice. She remembered warm stories and soft smiles. Her anger grew stronger, but so did her sadness. The next day at school, a new English teacher came. Her name was Miss Lena. She had a calm voice and kind eyes. She noticed Sarah on the first day. Miss Lena gave the class a task. "Write about your family," she said. Sarah's hand stopped. Her heart beat fast. She did not want to write, but she had to. Slowly, she wrote about her mother, her memories, and her pain. Tears fell on the paper, but she did not stop. When Miss Lena read Sarah's paper, her eyes became wet. After class, she asked Sarah to stay. "You are very strong," Miss Lena said softly, "but you are also very hurt." Sarah did not answer. "Anger is not bad," Miss Lena continued, "but keeping it inside can hurt you." These words stayed with Sarah all day. At home, her father was sitting quietly. He looked tired. Sarah wanted to speak, but anger stopped her. She went to her room again. That night, Mr. Ahmed sat alone in the living room. He looked at an old photo of his wife and Sarah. His eyes filled with tears. He missed his wife every day, but he never showed it. He thought being strong meant being silent. He remembered how his daughter laughed before. He remembered her small hands holding his finger. He felt pain in his heart. The next morning, something changed. When Sarah woke up, she smelled her favorite food. She went to the kitchen. Her father was cooking. "Good morning," he said, a little shy. Sarah was surprised. "Good morning," she replied. They ate together in silence, but it felt different. Before leaving, her father said, "I will come home early today." Sarah did not answer, but her heart felt warm. At school, Miss Lena asked Sarah to read her writing in front of the class. Sarah was afraid, but she stood up. Her voice was low, but clear. The class listened quietly. Some students looked at her with new eyes. After school, Sarah walked home slowly. When she entered the house, her father was there. He was waiting. "Sarah," he said, "can we talk?" She nodded. "I know I made mistakes," he said. "I lost your mother, and I lost myself too. I thought working hard was enough. I was wrong." Sarah felt her anger break a little. "I miss her," her father continued. "Every day." Tears came to Sarah's eyes. "I miss her too," she said. They sat together for a long time. No loud words. No anger. Just truth. From that day, small things changed. Her father asked about school and listened. Sarah helped at home. They shared stories about her mother. Sometimes they laughed. Sometimes they cried. Sarah's anger did not leave in one day, but it became lighter. Weeks passed. Sarah smiled more at school. She answered questions. She made one friend. Miss Lena noticed the change and smiled. One evening, Sarah and her father planted a small tree in the yard. "For your mother," her father said. Sarah touched the soil and felt peace. She understood something important. Anger was her pain asking to be seen. Sarah was still a daughter with feelings, but she was no longer only an angry daughter. She was a daughter who learned to speak, to listen, and to heal. And in that small house, love slowly returned, stronger than before.